Today, we're going to be building a brand new shop in my Minecraft SMP Craftnite. We are here at my first shop that I built on the server. This is my wood shop, and it's made us a good chunk of diamonds. We've sold pretty much a full barrel of wood so far, but we got to get things going. We got to get the economy thriving, and so that is why today, probably I'm thinking right here, we're going to be building a brand new shop on the server. Now, I do want to quickly check out Formula's brand new shop, and we do have Rocket, sweet, because he's actually opened a rocket shop. Now, I did purchase rockets from him before he opened the shop. Rocket City. I feel like that, like, I don't know, not a play on words, something. Okay, this is small. This is a pretty small shop. Whoa. Okay, so he's selling TNT. I actually like this a lot. I really like this idea. And also, 1 stack equals 3 diamonds. And they are flight duration 3. So he has opened up a very sick shop. Very small, as you can see. It's only 3 by 3, but it is on the outside a rocket, which is very cool. But right here, we're going to be opening up an XP shop. But before we do that, we have some upgrades to do. Now, if you guys have been following up with this series, you'll know that 2 videos ago, we built this XP farm. And yeah, as you can see, it works pretty well. A lot of Endermen spawn in this farm. It's absolutely amazing. So that's what the shop is about. We're opening a shop that is going to give access to this farm right here, because I don't want to be giving away this for free as much as I would love to. You know, we got to make some diamonds. And so the 2 main things we're going to be upgrading here today. First, we need to make this more secure. Now, I plan to put in a railway that leads all the way from the ladder over there to here. And also, I'm going to fully enclose this, have glass on each side, water falling down. And then we're actually going to replace the floor with stone. And we can get away with that as long as the roof is 2 blocks tall. We can have whatever floor we want. And then same thing for the roof. We're going to be having a stone roof, because as long as we double carpet the top, then we can have any sort of blocks. We can make it look good, which basically what I'm trying to say. And they're also going to spawn proof this a bit more. And then finally, we're going to have a fully automatic hopper system that throws out these extra ender pearls, because yeah, there's a lot. I don't think anyone needs this many ender pearls. And I also don't think I want my customers to have to chuck out the ender pearls every time they visit the farm. So with the plan in place, let's get to it. All right, so we've got 15 stacks of cobblestone smelting into stone for the walkway. And while we wait for the cobblestone to smelt, let me show you my pretty big sheep pen that we've got going on here. It's nothing crazy, but it's better than what I had at the end of last episode. I just kept breeding all the sheep. We're gonna be shearing all of these sheep, because double carpeting all the roof tiles and the blocks, it's way easier than placing a bunch of water on the roof. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I actually just got a big brain idea, and I don't know if we're gonna need all of this wool. We'll still use it for netherite mining and for this farm, but I was originally gonna need way more than what I have, but I think I just figured out a solution. I sure am glad I decided to get max level enchants, because if I was still using my efficiency 2 shovel, the 10 stacks of sand I need for this would take just a bit longer than insta mining through all of this. Man, this really makes me want to make an automatic smelter, or just furnish some sort of system in this world, because there's nothing worse than having to smelt like 30 stacks of an item and going around and manually placing things in each. It's the worst. All right, I believe we have all the materials needed, at least for the first part, which is the bridge. So off we go. Alrighty, first things first, we gotta chop up this bridge, which thankfully shears insta-mine leaves. So it should be a pretty fast process to make all this. We'll leave these here for now, because I probably will change these out, but I don't have like a specific idea yet of what I would do for those. So you've got the bottom top done. Now we just gotta put in the glass sides and then spawn proof the top so that nothing can spawn, because I bet you guys, once I hop up there and just look at the top, there's about to be like 3 million endermen. And let's see. Yeah, there's actually not that many, but there's still a lot, and that's not good. All right, so we've got the glass in place, and my genius plan that I was referencing earlier is I originally thought I was gonna have to double carpet all of this, which would have been like, I believe, over 1,000 carpets, which would have just been insane. So my current plan is I'm gonna box in this entire area up here along the border, and then I'm gonna come back and fill it in with water. Bro, you just stole my... Okay, you have it. Listen, I'm not in the mood to fight you. It's not that big of a deal. I'm a little bit upset, but you can have that third block. But I'm gonna fill this in with water. We're gonna get all these turned into water source blocks, because endermen are not allowed to be in water. As you can see, if they're in water, they don't like it. But as you can see, if we don't have the sides filled in, then the water doesn't flow properly. So that's why we got that going on. So the Enderman stealing my water is not good. Oh my God. It's so satisfying because I hate Enderman. And then we come back and we break the dirt blocks so that the water flows over the side. Might have to put a few extra blocks here or there, but not a single Enderman can be vibing on my roof now. That's how this works. All right, so we did it. There is an issue though with the water spilling into the chamber, the killing chamber, so they're all just losing their marbles and flipping out, but that's fine. We can fix that. But I believe it is time to add in the rails now. And this should be a pretty easy feat if I do say so myself. Every 12 blocks, I'm just going to be placing a redstone block so I can put powered rails on it. And then we're also going to be spicing it up a bit, putting some redstone lamps here just to make this not just stone, glass, and water. Yeah, that's probably a problem. Just do this for now. All right, it's sort of the issue, but now there's just a bajillion. Yep, there are a bajillion Endermen on the outside, and they're all mad at me now. All right, I've come back to get some iron to do the hopper system. Got literally 23 iron, which is 4 hoppers. And I think for reference, I need around 30 hoppers. So we're off to go do a mining trip. And yeah, let's go. I'll be honest, I've been just going around caves, this one huge cave for the last like 10 minutes. I've got like 4 stacks of iron. So although caving might not be the best for diamonds, it still seems really solid for iron. And I wasn't able to really test that at the time of making that diamond video when I first released it. But yeah, I've got 3 stacks of iron just from like, look, walk around, iron, boom, iron. And they're big veins as well for the most part. And we have more than enough to get all these hoppers constructed. So we try to not die and get back to the project. All right. I forgot to showcase, or actually I hadn't even tested the little minecart system. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to speed that up a little bit, but at least this way, you know, it's a free. I'm pretty sure this is faster than running, or at least you don't have to spam your space bar and all that stuff. So it's a little free ride all the way over here. You can just get out and then get back in, also with some extra chests. But gotta patch up these sides as I did leave them open because I ran out of glass. Alrighty. Yo, you good, man? Don't think he is. All right, so now I can kill off all of these Endermen super fast. Nope. And that was with the wrong sword. I'm basically trying to block off this drop chute, but kind of failing. Also, yep, all those ender pearls. Bye-bye. All right. And now we simply just have this trail of hoppers lead to the outside here. I believe everything is in place. We just have to get the redstone all configured. And just like that, the automatic item dispenser is ready to go. So I flick this lever and any ender pearls that are in the system get picked up by the hoppers, flick the lever, they get transported down there, and then that simple comparator clock will do a continuous loop, spitting out all the items. And then what I can also do, and what I've done before, is add a chest right here. And then I'll just label this trash chute. So that anything that is put in this chest, even if you just don't want these sticks, you want those sticks, boom. Those sticks will be chucked out. All right, we've also got a little collection area set up so that when I build the shop in just a second, whenever they buy the books or their vouchers to come to the store, they put them here so I know who has access for how long to this farm. All right, that's enough work here. Let's go build the shop. Well, for this build, we're gonna need some cocoa beans, and you guys are gonna see why in a second. Now, I don't really know where cocoa beans spawn. I know they're in the jungle. That's about all I know. So we're gonna go on a little hunt for some cocoa beans. I don't see any over here. They're not that rare. There's no way. I feel like I see them all the time when I'm not actually like looking for them. And then of course, you know the way it is in Minecraft. As soon as you start looking for something, you can never find it. Hey, we saw some. Let's go. How many is that? Just 3? All right, we're gonna need to scoop up all the cocoa beans in sight. His little small cocoa beans are so funny. All right, 26 cocoa beans. I think we are chilling. All right, flying back, I just found the desert, and we also need green dye for this. I kind of leaked it. We're using the cocoa beans. Cocoa beans are actually the only way in the game to get brown dye, which I didn't know. So we need brown dye and green dye and lime green dye, and I'm getting absolutely harassed by these phantoms, not having a good time. And And, you know, we've stolen from Dylan enough with his cactuses in front of his base, so I thought it was time we at least get a few of our own. Now, everything we need for the shop is in this shulker box. And I know you guys are thinking, yeah, there's not a lot of resource in here, but sometimes the most effective business strategy is don't overdo it. At the end of the day, at least for this server, no matter how flashy the build is, people are still gonna come to the shop. You're really just making a shop look flashy and cool for pretty much for your ego. And this is a shop, I'm gonna be completely honest, I had a hard time coming up with something like super unique for this. I mean, it's an XP shop. Usually I try to keep my builds sort of themed around whatever it is. So I don't know if you guys can tell where I'm going with this. Should only take me like 2 minutes to do this. I'll be back in 2 minutes. And well, yeah, this is the shop. Now, okay, listen. I know you guys are thinking, what is this? It's not a shop. Well, I had a few reasons for this. One, like I said, I could for the life of me not think of a shop unique enough to have a building and all that kind of stuff. If I did, I would have obviously made that shop. Now, two, what I am selling here is basically vouchers. I'm not actually selling goods with a high levels of value. We head over to Formula Shop. You know, there's a reason you've got to barricade up these rockets and these enchanted books, because if something, you know, if a creeper wanders in here when you're trying to buy something and blows everything up, you're screwed. Whereas at my shop, now listen, I'm not saying I want a creeper to blow up my shop, but there's nothing inherently valuable about what I am selling. So I just made a pixel art of an enchanted bottle, and I know it's not perfect. There's not like a yellowish green color. The closest you'll get is like lime green, so I think it looks pretty good. Now, as for creating the passes themselves, it's gonna be pretty easy. I'm thinking there's gonna be 3 tiers: a day pass, a week pass, and a month pass. So we'll go ahead and get 10 stacks of paper, and then simply we're just gonna be renaming the paper. Now, I'm gonna be honest, in theory, someone could forge this document. They could get a piece of paper, rename it this exact thing, and I couldn't tell the difference. So eventually I want to upgrade to selling enchanted books that are signed by myself so no one can forge it. Obviously, I know everyone on the server, they're good guys, so they're not going to be trying to dupe me out of my diamonds or anything like that, so I'm not too worried. But for right now, before I have any, you know, books and quills and all that fancy stuff, we're just going with the old classic format. So we've got 3 barrels laid out at the base of the XP bottle. We've got a 1-day pass, which is only going to run you 1 diamond. So if you just need a quick fixer up for all your gear and you don't have a pass, you get one, mend up all your armor, good to go. A 1-week pass will run you 5 diamonds, so a little bit of a deal compared to the 1 diamond a day rate for the 1-day pass, and then the 1-month pass coming in at 15 diamonds. So it sounds like a lot on paper, but I put blood, sweat, and tears into this farm. It's also one of the most dangerous farms to make in all of Minecraft. So asking 15 diamonds a month for the most advanced XP farm out there, I don't know, seems pretty fine to me. We'll come back and check out the shop in a few days, see if we made any money, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.